What up, players? It's War Boss Tay back up in this mug. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some breachers that have been built and are ready for priming. I've actually just primed them in their respective colors, and I'm going to be painting them over the next few days. I love breacher marines, these breacher models from Forge World, the resin models. They look so great in their iron armor. It looks really big and thick and chunky, and I like the giant honking shields. They look just great. They look like heavy-duty space knights ready for close quarters action, and I love them. Half of them are going to be painted in the color scheme of the Death Guard, and the other half are going to be painted in the color scheme of a Warhammer 40k Space Marine chapter that I've never heard of before until I started doing the research. The client requested they be painted as Consecrators, and the Consecrators are a successor chapter of the Dark Angels, and they are painted in the original Dark Angel colors, which are black and with red accents, and I'm really looking forward to doing some cool little bits and details on each of the Marines. The first 5 are going to be painted to match the breachers that I've done previously for this same client. It's that Death Guard color scheme. It's so awesome. It looks great. It's grime. It's just a perfect balance of that pre-Nurgle grime and corrosion, and that still the clean lines of the Loyalists. It's a great balance. I think the colors blend really well. They pop nicely. The gold isn't too bright and ostentatious and ultramarine-y, and it looks just brassy enough to be a very hard-working looking metallic. And the armor looks great. It's clean, and it's clean enough so that when you add that Seraphim Sepia as a wash, it's gonna look really great as some grime and streaks. Here's the insignia for the Consecrators. If you've never heard of them before, they're an interesting chapter. I suggest you look them up on the 40k wiki or Lexicanum, or I think they might have an entry in 1D4 Chan. They're great. They are relentless about hunting down the fallen Dark Angels, and that's kind of like their whole thing. And like I said, I like that they keep their original pre-heresy all-black colors. The insignia looks like it's going to be a white field with red, a flame under an iron halo with 2 Dark Angel wings on the bottom. They're going to be fun to paint. I'm only doing 5 of them, so I'm really interested in seeing how I can bring the insignia to life. What's interesting about the chapter is that they're like most 40k mysterious chapters. There's no record of them before a certain point in history, and they're so mysterious. But it's cool because they don't have newer marks of armor. The newest mark of armor they have is this Mark 6, the Beaky armor. They don't have lots of new armor because they are mostly comprised of Marines who wear relics and the ancient patterns of Space Marine armor. So that's going to be cool to put on, and I'm really interested in, here's this one, Mark II Crusade era. You can tell because of the layers of metal plates on his legs there. But what's also interesting about this color plate is they put him in a red, I guess, bathrobe, because they're all about robes and hoods, because they've been inducted into the kind of inner circle of the Dark Angels that know about the fallen angels, and it's really going to be fun to paint them up. I'm always interested in learning about new chapters, what makes them work, what their characters are, what are characteristic, the things that make them unique to that chapter. So yeah, there's a lot going on in my studio, and I just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. Leave me a comment before you go. Thanks for sitting in traffic with me while I just kind of ramble on about what I'm working on, and hope you're having a great day. Paint your minis. See you in the next one. Latest, players!